Okay, Advent of Code Day 7. What have we got? We have a list of numbers, and we want to find the sum from the equations that could be true. What does that mean? Uh, Left to right, add and multiply. Okay, sure. All right. Uh, sure. One, negative one. Uh, Not the right answer. Okay. 7.9. Left to right. Why is this not right? Add and multiply. I already submitted this and it was wrong, right? I haven't changed anything. Uh, test value. I was really dumb if you just that again. Uh, are there any like negative numbers or something? Something times something. Yes. Okay. Well, that was terrible because I spent ages debugging, which is a good lesson about why you should not spend a long time debugging, I guess. I tried to be fancy and like take advantage of the right to left to make the code simpler, and it was a total disaster. Uh, so yeah, don't do that. Okay, so what was going on here? So we're given this list of equations that we want to solve, and we want to solve it by plugging in operators. So in part one, the operators are plus and multiply, and we always evaluate from left to right. So basically, every number we have a choice. And I tried to do something like fancy where I evaluated from the end for some reason. I don't even know why I did that because it wasn't faster. But I switched it now to just evaluate from the start, and it's better. Um, it's really, okay, so let me see if this prints out the right answers. 882 something or other 421 and 145 something or other 184. That looks right. Cool. Okay, so what have I done here? So first we need to parse the input. So we split our colon, to get the target versus the numbers. And then we parse out the numbers, this kind of silly way. And then we need to check if this is a valid equation for part one and part two. The idea is that we're just going to like follow the instructions and reduce the equations. So if we only have one number left, then we win only if we're equal to the target. Otherwise, we could try adding the first two numbers, right, along with the rest. Or we can try multiplying the first two numbers along with the rest. Or in part two, we can try concatenating the first two numbers. So convert them to a string, concatenate the strings, convert back to an int, along with the rest. This is a pretty straightforward description of what the problem wants you to do, and it prints out the right answer quite quickly. So that's all great, and I'm happy with that code, but I'm, sad that I spent a few minutes debugging my previous, more complicated solution. By the way, what was that bug? So I was trying to like work from the end. I guess I eventually wrote this test case that illustrates the bug. So my previous solution, I was thinking, oh, the last step I'm going to do is maybe add 5. So I can solve this equation only if I can solve like 0 or 2. And then, which might be true, and then I said, oh, you can divide, like 0 divides 2. 0 divided by 2 is still 0. Uh, I see. Yeah, okay, so maybe this thing didn't work because the multiplicative identity is 1 and not 0. Um, yeah. Okay, anyway, don't do fancy stuff. Just do what they tell you to do. And you won't have bugs. That's all for today. See you tomorrow.